Have you ever played the same song, over and over, until your Spotify says you've listened to it 247 times in 1 month? Your friends are begging you to change the music, but somehow, you're still not tired of it. In fact, the more you hear it, the more you want to hear it. Sounds weird, right? Well, according to psychology and neuroscience, repeating the same song isn't random. Your brain is actually trying to tell you something. And by the end of this video, you might discover why that one song refuses to leave your head. Reason 1. Your brain loves predictability. Imagine watching your favorite comfort movie. Even though you know every scene, every joke, and every ending, you still enjoy it. Music works the same way. The first time you hear a song, your brain is busy trying to understand it. The melody, the lyrics, the rhythm, but after a few listens, your brain starts predicting what comes next. And every time it predicts correctly, it gets rewarded with a small burst of dopamine, the same chemical linked to motivation and pleasure. That's why familiar songs often feel better than brand new ones. Your brain enjoys being right, so every repeat becomes mentally satisfying. Reason 2. That song becomes an emotional time machine. Have you ever heard a song and instantly remembered an old relationship? A summer vacation, a late night drive, or a moment you wish you could relive? That's because music doesn't just live in your ears. It gets stored alongside your memories. Your brain links songs with emotions and experiences. Later, hearing that same track brings those emotions back almost instantly. It's like pressing a rewind button on your life. Sometimes you're not replaying the song, you're replaying the feeling. And that's why people often repeat songs after breakups, during stressful times, or even when they're incredibly happy. The song becomes a soundtrack to their emotions. Reason 3. You're processing feelings without realizing it. Here's something most people don't know. Sometimes, your brain uses music as emotional therapy. When you're dealing with sadness, anxiety, excitement, or loneliness, you don't always know how to express those feelings. Music does it for you. Listening to the same song repeatedly helps your brain process those emotions safely. It's similar to talking about a problem with a close friend. Each replay gives your brain another chance to organize what you're feeling. That's why one song can suddenly become your entire personality for 2 weeks. It's not just entertainment, it's emotional processing. Reason 4. Your brain craves mental comfort. Life today moves incredibly fast. Notifications, deadlines, social media, constant decisions. Your brain gets overwhelmed. Repeating a familiar song reduces mental effort. Instead of processing something new, your brain can relax. Psychologists call this cognitive fluency. The easier something is to process, the more we tend to enjoy it. That's why your comfort song feels comforting. It's familiar, safe, predictable, and in a world full of uncertainty, your brain naturally seeks that feeling. So, should you be worried? Not at all. Listening to the same song on repeat is completely normal. In fact, almost everyone has done it. However, if you notice yourself repeating one sad song for weeks while feeling emotionally stuck, it may simply be your brain asking for attention. Not because the music is harmful, but because your emotions might need care. Sometimes changing your environment, talking to someone, or simply creating new experiences can naturally change your playlist too. So the next time someone says, "How are you still listening to that song?" you can smile, because now you know, your brain isn't being weird. It's searching for comfort, processing emotions, strengthening memories, and rewarding itself with something beautifully familiar. Now I'm curious, what's that one song you've played so many times that you practically know every breath the singer takes? Drop it in the comments. Who knows, maybe someone else has the exact same comfort song. And if you enjoy videos that explain the hidden psychology behind everyday behaviors, subscribe because every week, we break down the science behind the things your brain does without you even realizing it. I'll see you in the next one.